To every dreamer, believer, and warrior reading this moment is yours. You didn't stumble here by accident. This is a divine appointment. Let me remind you of something extraordinary. You are not ordinary. You are chosen, set apart, and equipped with everything you need to step into greatness. The struggles you faced weren't meant to break you. They were meant to build you. The whispers of doubt you've heard, they were only a distraction, because deep down, you know the truth. You were made for more. Feel it. The shift is happening right now. You are standing at the edge of something massive, something life-changing. Heaven's spotlight is on you, and your name is being called. This isn't about luck or coincidence. This is about purpose, alignment, and destiny. Everything you've been through has led to this moment. You've been refined, prepared, and now you are unstoppable. So stand tall. This is your time to rise. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. You have been chosen to carry a legacy, to break barriers, and to inspire the world around you. Believe it, claim it, and watch as the impossible becomes your reality. Because you are not just a participant in this journey, you are the main event. Let's go. Deep within, the wellspring of your essence pulsates with an unyielding force, ready to surge forward. It has always been there, silent but potent, defying the forces that sought to suppress it. Those who underestimated you feel unease, and doubt crumbles in your presence. You are catalysts of transformation, the designers of a renewed reality. Hesitation has no place here. Your path has been illuminated, and the moment to step into your rightful domain is now. Proclaim it with conviction. Declare aloud, "It is mine." Say it until disbelief dissolves and the fire of certainty roars within you. For too long, you have walked beneath veils of uncertainty, confined by invisible chains forged from untruths. But the time of waiting has ended. The illusions are gone. What was hidden now surges forth, shattering the layers of deception. These revelations are not mere facts, but a doorway to unshakable purpose, boundless strength, and the prosperity you were always meant to claim. The enormity of your legacy is undeniable, rooted in depths beyond imagination, and awaiting your embrace. It is a treasure not merely of material abundance, but a wealth of influence, clarity, and alignment with your highest purpose. This inheritance is unstoppable, resilient against all attempts to diminish it. While shadows once cloaked this truth, they have no permanence, and light now pierces through. The falsehoods that urge you to settle for less have no power here. What belongs to you is non-negotiable. Your wealth, authority, and connection to purpose are inseparable from your identity. To accept this truth is to defy every limitation, to align with a higher calling, and to unlock every barrier that sought to hold you captive. There is no turning back. The stage is set for your rise. The tides of justice are shifting, overturning what once stood firm against you. Structures meant to hold you back are now recalibrating in your favor, and those who sought to hinder your progress watch powerlessly as their plans unravel. What was meant to confine you has lost its grip, and the forces opposing your ascent can no longer stand before the momentum of this moment. Nothing devised by human design can outlast the power now coursing through you. The path is clear, the purpose is vivid, and the time to move forward is now. This is a moment that requires action, not mere acknowledgement, but a bold claiming of what is yours. Speak with unshakable determination. Let the words ring with authority, and cast aside any thought that questions your worthiness. You are not asking for permission. You are stepping into a truth that has always belonged to you. When this declaration is made, the world responds. The air feels electric, the unseen bends to your will, and your words ripple outward with undeniable force. Let no doubt linger, and no barrier intimidate you. Every struggle, every delay, every setback was a fragment of a larger battle aimed at obscuring the magnitude of your inheritance. Yet those forces have underestimated the power of resilience. And now, piece by piece, the chains that bound you are disintegrating. The pressures you faced were deliberate, calculated to keep you from realizing your strength, but those attempts have faltered. The weight of every obstacle is being lifted, its grip undone by the undeniable truth of who you are. The ground itself seems to shift in recognition of what is happening, a transformation so profound it cannot be ignored. This is not merely progress, it is a complete overturning of every hindrance that sought to block your path. Doors that were sealed are now wide open, and the road ahead gleams with promise. What was once elusive is now within your grasp. The shadows of opposition retreat as the brilliance of your purpose fills the void. Nothing stands in your way any longer. The power to claim your destiny rests entirely in your hands, and the forces that once opposed you are rendered powerless. Every attempt to hinder your progress has fallen away, leaving no trace of its former strength. The moment is yours, the call is clear, and the future awaits your command. Step forward now, for nothing can halt the unstoppable force you have become. The force guiding your life is unshakable, beyond the reach of any opposing hand. What is destined for you cannot be unraveled or overturned. This is no ordinary resistance you face. It is born of apprehension, not your own, but theirs. The adversaries who stand in your way fear the ripple of transformation you bring. They know your success is more than personal. It is a catalyst that will ignite change far beyond your reach, uprooting oppression and establishing a new foundation of justice. Now is the time to share God's blessings. By clicking the Super Thank You button on YouTube, you can contribute to His plan and be part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will come back to you exponentially, far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessings are on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Though the noise of opposition may be loud, its strength is hollow, its impact fleeting. Every challenge is not a reflection of fragility, but a mark of progress. The resistance you encounter is a beacon signaling your forward movement. Those who remain still are left untouched. It is the ones who advance, who rise, who dismantle old walls that draw the ire of those who fear change. You are not merely enduring, you are charging forward with conviction. Your strength is an active force, sharpened by purpose and fortified by unwavering belief. Your words are a declaration, your resolve a hammer that breaks barriers, and your faith the armor that shields you from every attempt to undermine your path. Victory is not an eventuality, it is a certainty. The forces that challenge you will falter and dissipate, for they cannot endure against what is immovable. Let them attempt their schemes. Let them hurl their efforts like waves against the cliffs, for every attempt will fall back, scattered and ineffective. The foundation beneath you is unshaken, and the conclusion has already been written. This triumph is unfolding, not in a distant tomorrow, But now, in the spaces where faith meets action and purpose collides with destiny, your moment is now. Subscribe and let's achieve greatness together. Each forward step you take is a quiet revolution, a declaration that echoes far beyond what you see. Each affirmation of your strength dismantles the systems that sought to suppress it. Opposition does not define your limits, it reveals their desperation. The plans against you dissolve in the face of your perseverance, and every obstacle removed becomes a monument to your unwavering purpose. What was prepared for you is unstoppable, and your role in this greater design cannot be denied. The path forward is clear, and it is yours to claim. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Imagine a seed planted deep within the soil. It doesn't look like much at first, buried in the darkness where no one can see its potential. But beneath the surface, something miraculous is happening. The seed is pushing through dirt, breaking through layers of resistance, reaching for the light it was destined to find. That seed is you. What God planted in you is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. It is not meant to stay buried. It is meant to grow, flourish, and transform everything around it. The wealth that defines your life isn't found in bank accounts or the size of a house. It's in the fire that burns within you. It's the passion that won't let you quit, the vision that keeps you focused, and the authority that God Himself has placed in your spirit. This is no small inheritance. It is divine, it is powerful, and it is meant to impact not just you, but every life you touch. You were chosen for something bigger than yourself. You were called to break barriers, to do what others said couldn't be done, and to bring forth a plan that only heaven could design. For years, the enemy tried to bury this truth. Forces worked overtime to pile distractions, doubts, and delays on top of you. They knew the power inside you. They knew that if you ever discovered what God has placed within you, nothing could stop you. And guess what? Those schemes have failed. What was hidden is now being revealed. The tide has turned, and the barriers that once seemed insurmountable are now crumbling at your feet. This isn't just about you. It's about what's coming through you. God didn't call you to survive. He called you to thrive. Your purpose is greater than any challenge that has tried to hold you back. The very things that were meant to stop you have only strengthened you. You are not standing here by coincidence. You are here because God has a plan for you, a plan that goes beyond anything you've imagined. This is the time to rise. This is the moment to step into what has always been yours. God has aligned everything for this season. The opportunities are not random. They are divinely orchestrated. When you walk in purpose, abundance is drawn to you. And when you align with what God has designed, nothing can hold you back. It's time to stop questioning and start moving. It's time to leave behind the fear, the doubt, and the distractions. You have a destiny to fulfill, and heaven is cheering you on. The journey starts here. Subscribe now, and let's make it unforgettable. Think about this. When an eagle takes flight, it doesn't worry about the storms. It knows that the wind, no matter how strong, will only carry it higher. That's you. The challenges you faced were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to elevate you. The resistance you felt is proof of the power you carry. The enemy doesn't attack what isn't valuable. The fact that you face so much is evidence of just how much God has placed inside you. Now is the time to act. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. What God has for you is too important to delay. Speak it out loud. I am chosen. I am called. I am ready. Say it until you believe it. Say it until every ounce of doubt is gone. This is not just another day. It's the day where everything shifts. What was hidden is now revealed. What was delayed is now being accelerated. What felt impossible is now within reach. You were made for this moment. The inheritance isn't just a gift, it's a responsibility. It's meant to bless you, yes, but it's also meant to flow through you. This is about creating something that lasts, something that impacts not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Your family, your community, your world, they are all waiting for what God has placed inside you. So, rise up, step forward, take hold of what is yours. The crown fits, the mantle is waiting, the kingdom is calling your name. This is your time. Walk boldly into the fullness of your destiny and watch as heaven's promises unfold before your eyes. You were chosen for this. Every difficulty you faced was never intended to defeat you, but to prepare you for this very chapter. What seemed like setbacks were, in fact, stepping stones. The weight you carried was not meant to crush you, but to forge strength beyond measure. The trials were not destructive, they were transformative, sharpening your resolve and clarifying your mission. You have emerged stronger, wiser, and ready to take hold of the legacy that was always yours to claim. Even before you understood the magnitude of your potential, others feared it. They sowed seeds of doubt, hoping you'd believe the lies of insufficiency and inadequacy. But those whispers of fear could not withstand the strength of your resolve. Every attempt to derail you has only fortified your foundation. Where they saw weakness, you have uncovered resilience. Every challenge has refined your character. Every delay has deepened your patience. Every betrayal has sharpened your discernment. Now you stand equipped with a clarity that cannot be clouded, a strength that cannot be matched, and a purpose that cannot be denied. The path you walk has been no accident. Every challenge and triumph has shaped you into someone ready to rise, rebuild, and lead. This is your turning point, the culmination of preparation and perseverance. Every struggle you faced was a stone laid in the foundation of your ascent. The opposition has failed, and your resilience has prevailed. Now is the moment to step into your rightful place, to embrace the legacy crafted for you. This inheritance is more than a gift. It is the cornerstone of a lineage that will leave an enduring mark long after your time. What you are receiving now is not just for you. It is designed to uplift everyone connected to your journey. It carries the power to transform lives, to rewrite stories of lack into abundance, and to redirect entire paths. This is wealth that transcends material gain, a provision meant to establish lasting impact. The cycles of limitation and scarcity that have plagued the past are breaking with you. You are positioned to redirect the flow, ensuring blessings move with purpose and precision. What others once hoarded without merit now finds its way into your hands, not by chance, but by design. Your choices now will determine the trajectory of generations yet to come. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. Picture an eagle perched high above a valley, its wings stretching wide as it waits for the perfect wind. It doesn't strain, it doesn't panic. It trusts the current to carry it higher than it could ever go on its own. That's where you are. The trials you faced weren't meant to ground you. They were preparing you to soar. You've been strengthened in the waiting, equipped in the struggle, and now the wind of purpose is beneath you. It's time to rise. The transformation happening in your life right now is about far more than material blessings. This is about stepping into a new level of leadership, influence, and vision. What God has entrusted to you is not just for you. It's for the generations, for the communities, for the lives you'll touch without even realizing it. This is legacy work. You are setting a new standard, blazing a trail that others will follow. You're not just receiving an inheritance, you're being elevated into a position where your life itself becomes an example of God's faithfulness. The clarity you feel in this moment didn't come cheaply. Every hardship, every obstacle, every season of doubt was forging something unshakable in you. Each trial prepared you for the strength and focus you now possess. This isn't a slow rise, a gradual shift. No, this is a surge, a breakthrough that catapults you past the barriers that once held you back. The limitations others placed on you, or even the ones you placed on yourself, no longer have any power. What's happening now is divine acceleration. Not everyone will understand your transformation. Some will look at you and wonder why you, why now, why this level of blessing. Their questions and confusion are not yours to address. Let me tell you something. Those who don't understand your calling cannot stop your progress. Their opinions have no bearing on the purpose God has placed in your life. They can watch, they will watch, but they cannot stop what God has already set in motion. Think of a river breaking through a dam. The force behind it has been building for years, maybe decades, and when the barrier finally gives way, nothing can stop the flow. That's where you are now. What God has placed in you is breaking through, and the momentum is unstoppable. This is the season where everything changes, where opportunities align, and where doors that were once shut fly open with ease. This is your time to lead, to inspire, and to step fully into your purpose. But let me remind you, this elevation isn't just about you. It's about the people who are waiting for what God is doing through you. The influence you're stepping into will shift atmospheres. The vision you carry will transform lives. You're not just moving forward for yourself, you're pulling others with you. This is about multiplication, about leaving a mark so significant that it continues long after you're gone. So walk boldly in this season. Hold your head high and step forward with confidence, knowing that you are chosen for this. The momentum in your life is God-ordained, and it's unstoppable. Every delay has been turned into preparation. Every trial has been used to refine you. What's happening now isn't random. It's the fulfillment of promises spoken over your life long ago. Declare it out loud. I am ready. I am chosen. I am unstoppable. Let those words settle into your spirit. Let them remind you that this isn't just about receiving blessings. It's about walking in purpose, about creating a legacy that impacts everyone you encounter. You're not here by accident. You've been called, prepared, and positioned. The time to rise is now. This is your moment to soar. The opportunities unfolding before you are not the result of mere chance. They are the culmination of deliberate preparation and refinement. Each obstacle, each moment of struggle was designed to equip you for this very breakthrough. The connections around you will begin to shift. Those aligned with your purpose will walk with you, while others, unable to withstand the momentum of your rise, will naturally fade. This transformation reaches deep within, altering your perspective, strengthening your resolve, and illuminating your vision with unshakable clarity. Step forward with confidence. You have been positioned for this elevation, and nothing can undo it. The momentum has arrived, and the pace is unrelenting. Delays are dissolving, and everything held back is surging forward in perfect timing. What once moved slowly is now accelerating with unstoppable force. The breakthroughs you've been waiting for are materializing faster than you can comprehend. This season is not one of gradual change. It is a cascade, an undeniable shift that leaves no space for hesitation or doubt. Every aspect of your life is realigning. Your relationships, your goals, and your inner strength, forming a cohesive structure that supports your growth. The partnerships you've dreamed of are emerging, bringing unity and shared vision. Resources that once seemed out of reach are being released, flowing freely to fuel your purpose. Physical, mental, and emotional renewal are coming together in harmony. This is not mere coincidence, it is intentional, a reordering that transforms not only your circumstances, but the trajectory of your future. Act decisively. This rapid shift will not wait. Opportunities will arrive in waves, and doors will swing open faster than you anticipate. These blessings are overflowing, far surpassing what logic can explain. Not everyone around you will grasp the magnitude of your transformation. Their opinions, however, hold no relevance to the work unfolding within you. As you ascend, separation becomes inevitable. The higher you rise, the fewer can follow. This is not a loss, but a necessary refinement. Those who resist growth, who are tethered to their comfort zones, cannot accompany you in this next chapter. Letting go is not rejection. It is the clearing of space for those who truly align with your journey. Some may have quietly competed with you, while others harbored doubt, revealing that their presence was never meant to be permanent. Release them, along with anything that no longer serves your purpose. This is a season of intentional alignment, where every relationship and connection must be purposeful. Surround yourself with those who share your vision, who will walk with you into the future you are building. This moment is not one of coincidence, but of purpose. Every experience has prepared you, every step has positioned you, and now you stand at the threshold of transformation. Progress demands clarity, and clarity requires the courage to release what no longer aligns. This is not a time to cling to what feels familiar or safe. Growth demands change. Some will not comprehend the magnitude of your journey, and that's okay. Their inability to rise with you is not your responsibility. Your path is not meant to dim to accommodate others. Instead, it is meant to shine brighter, illuminating the way for those ready to walk alongside you. Those who step away leave space for greater alignment. Let go without resentment, holding on to gratitude for the lessons they brought. Growth demands focus, and focus requires freedom from unnecessary weight. Not everyone is meant to move forward with you, and this truth is your liberation. Each step into this new season aligns you with purpose and expands your impact. Trust the transitions, knowing that what is removed creates space for what is meant to flourish. Your inheritance is not merely a reward, it is a mantle of responsibility, designed to influence not only your life, but the lives of countless others. The gifts bestowed upon you are a channel for transformation that will flow outward, shaping families, communities, and beyond. What is being poured into your life is intentional, calibrated to prepare you for a legacy that will outlast fleeting trends and overcome any obstacle. This shift is not temporary, it is foundational, built to carry forward into the future. What you build now will echo for generations, redefining your lineage with resilience, abundance, and strength. The struggles you've overcome were not the end. They were the groundwork for this expansive breakthrough. This is not solely about wealth or opportunity, it is about stepping into alignment with a greater vision. Resources will come not to satisfy, but to serve, moving through you to uplift and empower others. Doors will open that extend your influence, amplify your voice, and showcase the depth of your purpose. You are entrusted with this position to lead with wisdom, courage, and foresight. Declare your readiness. Write it, say it, believe it. I step forward into legacy. Speak it as someone who understands their calling, their preparation, and their undeniable authority. The trials you faced were never random. Each one refined you, each delay positioned you, and now the moment has arrived. Share your journey unapologetically. Tell the world of the challenges that shaped you, the confirmations that guided you, and the victories that now define this chapter. Your story is more than a testament. It is a spark that will ignite transformation in others, encouraging them to step boldly into their own destiny.